Hi, my name is Fredrik Hamberger. I manage the consumer volume product management for HP. We have a couple of really exciting things to show you today, and it's really in the area of detachables. You know, if you look at it, we launched the NVX2 roughly six to 9 months ago, and one of the things that we wanted to do with that was build a product that enabled sort of that, you know, great stylish ID, looks awesome as a notebook, functions great as a small notebook, you know, 11.6, full-size keyboard, but enables immersive touch. Because we look at it, you know, with Windows 8, we wanted to sort of focus in on immersive touch. We really look at three categories of products. We look at, you know, there's non-touch devices. There's touch devices like, if you think of it like a clamshell notebook or things like that, where you'll do what we'll call sort of navigational touch, which is the mode where, you know, just say you're typing along and I want to launch an application. And then the third device is really the one we're most excited about, is what we call immersive touch, which is that whole ability of, I use the touch screen as the primary input device. So that's what we started out with the NVX2, but what we realized is, you know, the NVX2 was a great solution for parts of the market. The hinge, people love it, and, you know, continues to test really well. But what we wanted to do was take that very successful concept and enable it for more segments. So the first one I'm going to talk to you about is the X2 13, which is a brand new product that we're going to be launching. And what this one does is bring that same ability, but bring it into an area where I want to replace your main notebook. I want to be your primary notebook. I want to take those capabilities. And what we heard that people wanted in the instance is, give me full out performance. So we put a Core i CPU in here. Give me a large screen, because again, you know, the bulk of the market buys, you know, 13.3s and bigger. That's sort of, you know, 80 to 90% of the market. So having something that can play in that space and sort of be an alternative to that person that wants a 13-inch or a 15-inch clamshell notebook, wanted to do that. The other thing we wanted to make sure is, you know, have all the capabilities that you have, supports, you know, has Beats audio, all those great things that you expect sort of from an NV type of line of PC from HP. But we also wanted to make sure that, you know, we gave you the storage. So up in the Slate, you'll have an SSD drive, 64 or 128. So you get that fast responsiveness. You have the operating system. You have all your critical data with you at all points in time. In the base, not only do we have a second battery, so you'll get better battery life than most Ultrabooks with the combined solution, but you also get the storage. So you have an ability to store up to 750 gigs of storage here. So again, you go back to that whole thing of most consumers today, if they come in and want to replace their main notebook, they have a ton of data stored on it. You know, we see things like photos is universally one of those things that people want to have stored on their device. So having that with them at all points of time, we thought that was a pretty critical thing. So you really look at that aspect of, I give you a ultra portable notebook, I give you a big screen, I give you standard type of performance that you expect, and I give you the storage to use it as your primary device. The other thing that, you know, is really interesting is I pop off the tab or the Slate piece, and what I give you there is a 13-inch Slate. It has a wide viewing angle display. It's a very bright panel, 13.3-inch. And, you know, if you think about most consumers today, their favorite location to do computing is the sofa. So just putting a 13-inch tablet sort of fits nicely in between that whole thing of, I'm either sitting there with a 15-inch clamshell notebook and I don't have the touch, I don't have that ease of application, you know, playing around and playing games that I do on a tablet. But on a tablet, like especially a 7-inch tablet, which are the most popular ones, it's very small and unsquinting. This, slightly over 2 pounds, I give you both of those capabilities in an ideal situation. So we think it's going to hit a very, very nice sweet spot. The other product that we're launching is the SlateBook X2. So this one is going after the Android market, you know, enabling you to give a sort of great solution in that space. And one of the key things that we looked at doing here is, you know, again, use that same hinge, best-in-class hinge concept here. This device will only be sold as a combination, because we look at these type of users and really want to optimize it around, if you think about the tablet type of users that today carry around 17 accessories to try to make their tablet work like a notebook, because they end up using they want to use their notebook a lot of the time as a tablet. So what we did for them is we took out all the work, we took out all the cables, we took out all the USB accessories, and we'll apologize to those companies for, you know, not helping them with margin. But you look at it, we give them a very optimized solution with the keyboard already integrated, a large touchpad with good optimization in the operating system to use it effectively, to really give you that, I have the tablet piece here, I have battery and connectivity in the base, I have great ergonomics to sort of, when I want to type a lot, I can do that. It will, of course, use up the battery in the base first, and then the one in the Slate. So like if you're typing along in a lot of emails, you're on a long flight, you first get your work done, and then you pop off the tablet piece and play a game or something like that. The other things that we wanted to make sure that we did was, looking at the Android operating system, we love the fact that you can move anything you want to. You can move everything over. But one of the things that we noticed is consumers have a hard time finding their data afterwards. So you move it over, but then you can't find it. So we preloaded it day one with a file manager system so that you can have that ability of easily find my files. We also put on a Kingsoft Office suite, which enables you to, if you get an email attachment with a Word document or something like that, you can easily open it up, edit it, and send it back. And again, comes out with Tegra 4. So you'll have Tegra 4, you have a full HD panel, so great performance, great capabilities. Comes in this beautiful pearlescent white color, or the slate gray color that we have here as well. Thank you very much.